JAVIII.fx from JAVIII Empire. So right now I'm currently downloading the MT4 mobile version, right, from the Google Play Store. Firstly, when you go on the MT4, a demo is going to be created, right? A MetaQuotes demo. Nothing is wrong with the MetaQuotes demo, but you pretty much are going to use the one that you sign up with. But whichever broker we use at the time of you watching this course video, that's the broker you're supposed to sign in with, right? So I'm just simply going to show you how to sign in with the demo account that you have. After the demo is created, it should be there. It's actually loading. I don't know why it's taking so long. But we're not going to focus on that. This is how the MT4 is supposed to look, right? So I'm going to click manage account, and hopefully I'm not going too fast. Manage account. Hopefully you're seeing this on the screen. So swipe, either swipe or touch the three line up at the top left, and you click manage accounts. That's supposed to show you all the accounts that you have open on the MT4. In order to log into the account that you have, click the plus on the top right to add an account. Now, you're going to either open a demo account or log into an existing account. Due to the fact that you already have a demo account with whichever broker that we're using at the time, of course, right now is IC Markets, right? So you're going to click log into an existing account, and you're going to search for the server, right? So each person should have a server that has been sent to them from the broker, right? The broker sends three things: server, the password, and your account number, right? So this is what you're going to do. You're going to type in the server. So as you can see, IC Markets demo 1, demo 2, whichever server you get, you type it in right here. That's what you're going to do. I'm just selecting a random one, right? So I'm selecting IC Markets demo 1. With the demo or live is the same process. You go on, you click the plus, you type in the server. Then now you're going to, for the login, you're going to put in your account number and the password that has been sent to you in your email. Enter those, and then you click sign in. Now once you click sign in, this is what it's supposed to look like. Alright, whichever account you have, this is how it's going to look on the MT4. So you have the section over here, which is a quote. Follow with me now. The quote will be a watch list. This is a list of currency pairs that you are looking at or you're trading. So you can either add currency pairs by clicking the plus up here, up at the top right, and only forex you can see right there. But your broker more likely will have more folders with like metals and whatever they are offering, right? So you can simply scroll and add the currency pair. I'm adding some. They're going to reflect in the code section, or you can type in whichever one. Let's say I'm typing euro JPY, and it's here, and I'll just stop it and add it on the code section, right? And you can see those that I've added are down at the bottom, right? You can also delete or remove ones from the watches that are not using. So by clicking the bin and tapping the ones, checking the boxes of currency pairs that I don't want to use or I don't want to see on my code, you can delete them and just leave a few. Now, of course, it's advised like 2 to 3 pairs, 5 the most, having a watch list. Now you see a bunch of numbers. It says in GBP USD. You should know what GBP USD is. That's Great British Pound against the US dollar. Now you see this right below. You see a 3, you see a colon, you see 4, 8 colon. Well, by saying that, you should realize that that has something to do with time. Now that's just counting off the amount of hours we gone into a trading day. Now the trading day right now starts at 4. It closes at 4 and then immediately opens like a second after. This is showing us that we're 3 hours and 48 minutes into the new trading day. Below that you have spread. Right now the spread is 19. The spread, of course, the difference between the buying and the selling price. 19 right there relates to points. That would be 1.9 pip. That's the spread. Over to the right now, we have the high and the low price of the day. And you see switching between red and blue is just when the price moves up, the values switch to blue, showing that the market is bullish. But it switched to red when the market is heading downwards. The difference between those is what gives you the spread. See the two top value? the ones that are big, the 04 and the 06. The difference between that will give you the spread over here in points. You're supposed to know to calculate this by now. The next thing, focus your attention down to the bottom of the screen. You have candles down there. That's the chart section. This is where on the GBP USD chart. Now, not to confuse you, down at the bottom here you have two indicator windows. I also have a moving average, which you guys will know more about and not really important. But I'll show you guys how to add these things. We don't really do any markups on the chart, so you won't have to worry about marking up your chart on the mobile. By tapping the screen, you will notice that you see M1, M5 and such. Those are just the time frame. You can switch between time frame, clicking M1, clicking M5, clicking H1. Right down here, we have some shapes, a circle, a triangle, and a box. That's just where you find your tools for technical analysis. A vertical line, horizontal, trend line. You can add the rectangle, Fibonacci, and so on. You'll find a crosshair also. That's what we use to find our price. If we want a stop loss, enter a trade and want a stop loss, we can move the crosshair along the screen. We can note the price on the right. So let's say we put in a stop loss here and our take profit up here. We just note the price on the right so we can modify our trade. You can take off the crosshair by clicking this up here. Tapping the screen again, we'll see a F right here. This is where you'll find your indicators. Now, you can either add indicator to your main chart or the indicator windows if you already have indicators. If you don't have any indicator, then you won't have any indicator window. So you can add indicator if you have indicator window. Let's say add a indicator in the future. You're going to have one of these windows pop up. I have two indicators on, so that's why I have two indicator windows. So you can add an indicator to the indicator window, which might seem confusing to you guys, but over time you'll understand. Or you can just add it to the main chart. Now I have moving average on the main chart. You can click the F and the plus right at main chart, which you will already be seeing right on your MT4. That's the only thing you should be seeing right now, a main chart. And your chances are you have a moving average. So by clicking that now, you can then add the different indicators. Alligator, AO, RSI. That's where you find the indicators. Once you click them, let's say I click the envelope, you can modify it, changing the period, the method, the colors, and so on, and then you click done, and it will be added to your screen. All right, let me remove because I don't want envelope. So up at the top, you realize that you have the same thing with the circle by tapping the screen. You have the same thing up there. You have the cross here, you have the F, you have the clock right here, so time frame. But you have two things that I didn't talk about, which this right here is where you can switch between the different currency pairs. Now we only have GBP USD on our course. Well, we can't switch between anything. We only have GBP USD. If we have more than one pairs in our watch list, then we can switch between them like this. Alright, we can switch between them, which makes it easy. Now to the right, focus attention down to the bottom of the screen now. Beside of the chart, we have trade. The trade section now is where you see a balance equity, a free margin. Now when you enter a trade, you will see margin percentage and some other stuff, which you should know from the calculation video. If you enter a position, let's say bam, I enter a buy right now. I just simply enter a buy on GBP USD. If you enter a position, you will be on the trade section. You will be taken to the trade section where you will see your buy position, GBP USD, buy $1, the price at which you buy it, which is right here, and the price it is at. So it's from here to here. So you enter here, and this is the current price, and that will show you your profit. You know, of course, minusing one of the price from the other, you should get the amount of pips, and the amount of pips should tell you the amount of profit based on the lot size, of course referring to the calculation video. Your stop loss will be here, your take profit will be there, taxes, swap, all that. You don't really need to focus on that. Commission you pay the broker will be there. Now remember, we're speaking to the basics here. So how to modify or alter a trade? Swipe. You can close the trade by clicking the tick in the circle, and see down below, close with such loss. You can close out some of the profit, we will call it partial profit. So you can close some because remember you entered with a standard lot. So if you choose, you can close some. Let's say you want to close 50 50 cent or 5 mini lot instead of closing the full standard, you can do that. Say close with 11, right? And it changed over time. And it's recoded, it's asking me want to accept. You don't really have to focus on that either. The same concept if you want to close everything, you just don't modify the top. Right? If you want to modify the trade, as in change a stop loss or take profit, if you didn't enter the trade with a stop loss or take profit, you can modify it after. 0.5. Alright. So that is a 6 pip risk. It's 6 pip. And we want to check this fast. You notice that there's a red thing right here beside. Right? I purposely carry the stop loss close so you guys can see this and understand what the red thing is. This just means that the market is close to your stop loss. Right? As you can see, the market is coming down, my stop loss is right here. And the market is close to my stop loss. That's just what it means. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to give it like, yeah, give it a 10. Alright, we give it some more breathing space. You notice that the market it doesn't have the red right here. That just means that it's not close to our stop loss. Now you can also modify the take profit price. You put in a price after you do your analysis. You put in a decent price. Right? After you do analysis, that's where you get your stop loss and take profit. You see the green right here, that just means that the market is close to your take profit. Right? It's close to your take profit. Now let me get rid of that fast before it hits it. Yeah, get rid of it fast. Alright, so I'm carry the take profit higher. So you realize that the take profit is up here now. And guess what? Nothing is there because it's neither close to my stop loss nor my take profit. So we have neither a green or a red line on the side. And now that I modify the take profit and the stop loss, you can see them right here. Stop loss price, take profit price. Wow. Alright, the next thing that's there, apart from the pins to modify order, you can then click the chart on the right side. When you click the chart on the right side, that's just simply going to carry back to the chart section. Oh, I should have talked about this. Alright, this is your order section up at the top right. You can click the order, click it to enter a trade. Either insert execution, which once you click buy or sell, you will enter it, or you click buy limit or sell limit. So if you want to enter like a buy limit, remember buy limit, the price you want to enter is lower than the current market price. So you want to, when the market retrace, you're entered into the trade. So let me select one. So let's give it a 0.833. Alright, 0.833. So I'm going to place a buy limit. The buy limit kind of far. Let me modify it now. And this is good. So you can see that the pending order that I just placed, I can modify it because it's too far, right? Even though you should already do your analysis before and to know exactly where to put a pending order. I'm just doing it off, just doing it randomly. So I modify the buy limit, and you can see that the buy limit is no longer here, but it's up here. So if the market decides to come back down to this price, then I'll be entered into the trade. That's as simply it. You can modify your pending order just like you modify your regular entries, right? Going back to the order section, which is also up here. The other pending orders you can enter: buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, sell stop. Remember, buy limit is when you expect the market to retrace and it's below the current market price. So that would mean, let's use a crosshair not to confuse, let's zoom in. The current market price is right here. You can see that. So a buy limit should be below it, right? As you can see right here, buy limit. I expect the market to go up, but I want it to retrace to a nice discounted price so I can push the market upward. If I'm entering a pending order, such as a buy stop, I would put my pending order above the current market price. So you're buying stop, if that makes sense. So in the event that the market decides to shoot up, you will be entered into the trade on the run up, right? If you're entering a sell pending order and you decide that you want to enter a sell limit means that you have to place the price above the current market value. So if this is the current market price, you need to place it above, just in case the market retrace you get entered into the trade because you expect the market to sell. And of course, opposite of buy stop, sell stop. So that means when you would enter the sell stop, place the sell stop below the current market price. So in the event that the market shoots down, it will get enter you into the trade on the rundown. You expect it to continue down to enter into the trade while it falls. That's just simply it. Last thing, there's nothing else really on the MT4 should concern itself with but the history section. Now the history section shows you all the trades that you enter. You can click the top up here, which is the calendar, show you the trades that you take today. This is the only trade. It was a standard lot, and remember I closed half of the trade, so this is a half of the standard lot that's closed, right? You can click last week, it show you. Remember this one trade that I have. So if I had multiple trades in the past week, or I've been trading this account for a week or so, then all the trades that taken would be displayed right here. And for the month, you can do custom period 3 months. It's just it's gonna show it here. Catch me in the next video. Peace.